Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And Tyrese Haliburton has certainly been one of the more talked about players during these NBA playoffs. Of course, his Indiana Pacers are in the finals. Of course, before the playoffs started, The Athletic had a survey, a player survey, anonymous, and Halliburton was voted as the league's most overrated player. So a lot of talk regarding that. Of course, he's been talked about because of his numerous clutch shots throughout this year's playoffs, including Game 1 of the NBA Finals. But again, the prognosticators, the analysts, the talking heads on sports shows have been talking about a lot. Admittedly, I don't necessarily watch them a lot. Of course, I'm a teacher, I'm at work, but sometimes it takes me 45, 50 minutes to get home from work because of traffic. So sometimes I'm watching clips on YouTube, and I have seen some of Stephen A. Smith because, there's been a debate whether he's a superstar. And, what Stephen A says is that he's just too inconsistent. He has superstar like moments, but then he has games where he is completely invisible and taken out of the game. And that was the case last night in Game 5 of the NBA Finals, where the Thunder won 120-109. This is the first time all postseason that the Pacers are losing the series. They are down 3-2. Game 6 taking place Thursday in Indiana as the Pacers hope to stay alive. But we look at Halliburton's game. 34 minutes, 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 from deep. Did hit all four of his free throws. 6 assists, 3 turnovers. Team was a minus 13 in his minutes, so, very minuscule, +2 when he was off the court. But we see here, Brick Center on X. Tyrese Haliburton is the first player in NBA Finals history to record 0 field goals, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 3+ turnovers, 3+ fouls, 30+ minutes. They ask worst finals performance of all time. I mean, I'd have to think about that. I love the Knicks. I love John Starks. But Game 7, 94. At least he hit 2 field goals, though, in that game. I'd have to really go back and think. But Haliburton definitely was locked down by Lou Dort and company. Now, this did happen in the first quarter. You see Dr. Evan Jeffries. Biggest concern with the Indiana Pacers moving forward, the health of Tyrese Haliburton's calf. He went 0 for 6 tonight and didn't have any of his bursts to get past OKC defenders. This is the play he aggravated his lower leg injury, so it's just 9 seconds, but we see, he's falling awkwardly, and yeah. I mean, you don't see any clear evidence as to where it occurred, but it was just an awkward fall. Haliburton left the game for a brief time after that before coming back, and again, still playing 34 minutes in the Game 5 loss. So now the Pacers, again, one loss away from being eliminated. Thunder 1 win away from winning their first title in Oklahoma City history. And the Pacers looking for their first NBA title. What are your thoughts? Can Haliburton rebound in a must-win Game 6? We don't know the full extent of the injury that he sustained early in that Game 5 that occurred in the first quarter. But we should find out updates soon. But yes, not Haliburton's finest performance, and kind of proving Stephen A. and others right, saying that he's inconsistent. Yes, maybe the injury played a role, but, on the biggest stage, not getting a field goal, not exactly a good look. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.